Hello everyone and welcome back to Old Iron Farm Toys. Today we got another video for you guys. Another model review, but today we're going to be taking a look at a John Deere piece of equipment. This is the 320G skid steer by Ertl. This is a pretty cool toy. I got this from my local farm store. Kind of getting towards the holidays, they start carrying more toys. They used to carry them year-round, but I just don't think they sold enough of them to make it worth ordering them and putting them on the shelves. But this is, like I said, a 320G. Pretty cool little skid steer here. Got this for $10. Comes with a card. I like the packaging. It's more of a construction themed package. Since skid steers are more of a part of Deere's construction line more than they are their ag line, which they do still obviously sell them in the ag industry. But on the box, you can see there. Now you can see 66 horsepower, 7,150. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, you can read the rest of the stats on there. So it looks pretty neat. So let's get this guy out of the package. So let's get this thing out of the package. I'm just gonna leave the card in there for now. Not too worried about it. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more of these to weather up, make them look like they've been moving a bunch of manure and all that sorts of good stuff. So here it is, the 320G. So let's get into this. So this is a pretty small little skid steer here. It is not very big. Looks like it boom goes up and down, which it should. If it wouldn't, it'd be a little disappointing. But kind of show you guys how small this is. Here is a Ertl T6. That's a pretty small skid steer, not real big. So anyways, starting off, you have your nice little bucket at the front. Face this down a little bit so you guys can see a little better. Nice little bucket here at the front, which does tilt, so you can be getting underneath some rocks or something and scooping them up. But you can see your cylinders and nice clean boom. Boom looks pretty good. John Deere logo. 320G. John Deere logo on the back. Got your grill on the back there. Flashers. Diesel cap. I'm not too sure what that is, but this would open so you could get to your motor. Weights on the back, I'm assuming is what those are on the side. You can kind of see some detail, some bolts and stuff, kind of in between them tires. On the top, just pretty much your roll cage. Let's just hope you never need to use that on a skid steer. Picks up pretty good, so you could have it loading some manure into your manure spreader. So I'll grab a couple other skid steers and we'll kind of compare sizes. Here we got 3 skid steers here. The Deere, I guess we got 4 skid steers total, but we got the Deere, the Bobcat, the Cat, and then the New Holland, which this is, I think Ertl did a little too big, went a little too big on these, but it could have been for, if I can think, for the younger kids and stuff. So I could easily see a toddler putting this in their mouth. These smaller skid steers, This one would be a little bit harder, but still, you get the point. It might have been why these were a little bit bigger. But get the cat 20. I think you pronounce this a 297D. I think, or maybe it's the 2970. I think the 297D would sound better. But this one is a little bigger, and we do have the Bobcat, which came out a few years ago. I got 2 of these. I got quite a bit of small skid steers. So it is a little on the smaller side, but it is. I wouldn't necessarily. I think this would be a something easy for younger kids to lose. I mean, literally, you could drop it in between something and you'd probably never find it again. So, it's a cool little piece. I would recommend getting one. This one came out in 2023. Licensed by John Deere and all that stuff. Not bad little tires either. So, yeah. Nice little toy. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, leave a like. Consider subscribing. I might get a couple more of these. One to weather up. And then one, maybe I might get a couple more of these. I don't know, might not. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe. Save the date for 2026 National Farm Machinery Show, as well as the 2026 100 Years of Horsepower. Hopefully be going to both of those. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys like other types of content, like, say, Farming Simulator and American Farming, go check out my other page, Badger Creek Farms. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what kind of skid steers you run. And also, we are almost at 6,000 subscribers. We might have it by the time this video comes out. We might not. But until then, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Old Iron Farm Toys, out.